And we are back. Thank you all. We are about to get into some live Marneus cEDH gameplay. We are still in the lobby waiting for to get everything all locked in or whatever not. So with that being said, while in here, if you're on Twitch, make sure you follow. If you are on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. We've already talked about ways to support the show. If you just want to buy me a coffee, check out the link in the bio. Just a little way to support the show, keep the lights on. We also have ThunderConductor proxies because we want to increase access to with premium paperback proxies to this amazing format called cEDH. And lastly, but not least, we do have a Discord community that has free access, and we can just come in and just say hello and all that other fun stuff. But we also have exclusive access through our Patreon, where you can talk deeper about Magic the Gathering, get some pickup games personally with me whenever you want to. And also, I'm a professional musician. So let's talk music, man. I play 6-string electric bass, and I love it. You play the kazoo, or you play the guitar. Well, let's get together and let's talk. So check us out all, on the Patreon as well. Join with at least a minimum of $5 a month, and we'll get that going. But with that being said, as we're waiting for the game to load up, let's give everybody who missed the first part, I'm gonna give y'all a little cheat. I'll get y'all back up. Here's the current Marneus Calgar, our current Marneus Calgar list. There's only been one change that has been here since we got second place at Mox Masters. Only one big change, and that big change has been in the lands. It has been adding in Shizo, Death's Storehouse, that basically says target legendary creature pay a black, tap, target legendary creature gains fear until the end of turn, basically meaning it cannot be blocked except by artifact creatures or by black creatures. So basically what this means is that we can give Marneus fear, and it really can become a true beat stick. Now, as you all can see, I'm not running monologue attacks, I am not running black market connections, I'm not running charismatic conqueror. There's a lot of synergistic pieces with Marneus that I am not running, but one thing I am running is I do believe that Marneus as just a true beat stick and a way to get in with damage, being that it is a 3/5 with double strike, cannot be underlooked. And being how we can at times we can't really get in because people have just chump blockers that they will just block if they have to. Versus we could say, no, I'm going to play this land, I'm going to make it pretty much unblockable unless you have a black or artifact creature, which people do have black creatures, but at the same time, artifact creatures are seldom and few and far between, so it's always a removal spell away from being able to do what you got to do. So we're play testing this card right now. Outside of that, nothing really too much. I know I want to, after playing a little bit more against Kennen from on our game 2, I believe, we do want to, I don't want to run Graf Vigor's Cage because it kind of turns off a mnemonic betrayal without us having a way to remove it off our own from our own library. But we do want to possibly start running, where does my guy go? Containment Priest. I want to check out, where's Containment Priest at? Oh, it's my considering file. The bull. I want to look at, I want to really look hard and think long about possibly adding a Containment Priest. The reason I want to add a Containment Priest is basically it says whenever a non-token creature will enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast, exile. So basically it won't exile our tokens that are entering the battlefield from Marneus' ability, which is extremely synergistic. But what it also does is it stops those darn Kennen flips, bro. Like it stops the Eldritch Evolutions, the Kennen flips, the what's the card that you pay 2 green and X and it's a battle. You know what I'm saying? It stops the finale of Devastation. It stops so many things that are problematic in this current format. I'm making a switch out of my physical deck as I'm waiting for the pod to get up going. But I really think this is a good add-in because it also does not hurt us, even though it is a symmetrical effect. It just doesn't hurt us. It's currently like I have not seen a card in our deck that this affects us, so this is something I'm going to add back to the sideboard. And as we play, I'm going to consistently be looking for a card to switch this out to. So we're not going to add that to the main deck, even though I just added to the main deck. I want to add that to our sideboard, and we're just going to be looking for a card to switch out. Also wanting to possibly add Dam or another type of board wipe into our deck. Maybe even kind of tweak our playstyle a little bit. Oh, we're still waiting. It's okay. It's obviously tweaking our playstyle a little bit to be able to continue to do our thing with that. So with that being said, I think you should have a touch of patience. We're apparently getting Really? So we have Peace saying, I think you should have a touch of patience. We're apparently getting unbans this month. Peace, drop down in the comment section. Which unbans are you talking about? EDH? Really? The rules committee has been talking about unbans. That's very interesting. That's interesting. Let's see. EDH unbans 2020 to 2024. This is interesting, isn't it? Do you know what link entries unbans? Which one? That's a toxic card. So we have Pete's recap that says this. I'm hoping for a Leovold, Golos, Hullbreacher, and Coalition victory. The state of the game is coming this month. They've talked about it on the Twitch stream. Oh, and Prophet of Krufix. Ooh. Oh, that's another cast everything is Flash, I believe. I'll say this. I have not experienced Hullbreacher, but I've been told how freaking toxic that card is. So I'm not gonna say I'm fighting for Hullbreacher, and it's blue, so I would get it, I guess. Like, yeah, that's fine. I guess I'm not running Reunion anymore, so I technically would have access to that card. But I'm not too, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too crazy about the wheels into the treasures. I don't know if that is where the direction I want to go, but we have a Leovold. Let's go into Scryfall and see, read off all the cards. I'll give you all my opinion on possible unbans. We had Leovold. What's this guy? Oh yeah, I've seen this guy. So Leovold is a Bance or whatever, this black, green, blue. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, because we're having fun. Elf Advisor. Each opponent can't draw more than one card each turn. Whenever an opponent you control a permanent you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you may draw a card. I like this. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, I think this is a really good one. I love the card draw on the command zone. I'm wondering how much this comes into place on the card draw, but I really love is basically a Narset in the command zone, and I don't think this is a problem. Like with the card draw in our format in cEDH right now, I don't think this is a problem. It will become a auto remove target, but come on, y'all, like removal. So I'm not mad at this one. I've never played against it, but I would love the experience too. Yeah, it would really be a challenging, especially for my Marneus deck, because my Marneus deck is all about drawing cards. So we also have Pete. Thank you, Pete Scrap. Pete, appreciate you, bro. We also have Golos. Now this guy I've seen before. I've actually seen this on game nights when I was first getting into it. So we have Golos, Tireless Pilgrim, legendary artifact creature, scout. Golos, Tireless Pilgrim enters the battlefield. You may search your library for a land card and put that card into the battlefield tapped. I heard that was apparently broken because you can like get any land. I'm looking like, y'all, just, I guess it is what it is. But you can pay 2 in Wooburg, exile the top 3 cards of your library. You may play them this turn without paying the mana cost. So it's an infinite mana outlet, and it's a 5-color infinite mana outlet, which is really, let me make sure this game isn't weighing on me. Good. No. All right. That is good because I don't know if there's another 5-color infinite mana outlet other than Sisei, but this being a exile your library one is kind of crazy. Not gonna cap. You can hold open activations if you want, especially in the dockside meta. You just dockside meta. You're really just looking to go get dockside a meal or other things. Just cast your commander and then just sink your mana here and cast your entire deck if you want to. And yeah, that's really good. I'm guessing you can always get guys created with this because you could search for any land and put onto the battlefield. Yeah, it's good. I guess ramp into the commander. I mean, I would wonder how they would build this one. I'd be really interested because I think Gaia's Cradle or maybe the Cabal or other things along that line, but maybe Inventor's Fair if you want to go get a One Ring or other things. I'm really interested. I've heard that this is really busted, but I think there's enough busted commanders in this deck in this game that I don't play it in casual. We have infinite turns. So we have a Lily Firefly Games that says it's an infinite turns deck. Well, isn't Narset the it's banned? Yeah, it's banned. We got Peacecraft saying that they're talking about doing unbans, and we're just talking about possible unbans. There's a lot of infinite turn decks. I'm gonna be honest. I need to hear more. Yeah, Lily Firefly, drop down why it was banned, because I can see I've heard everyone say about why it's this crazy powerful card, but I think we got such crazy commanders right now. I'm gonna be honest, like it's powerful. I'm not gonna sit here and ignore that, but I need to see more. I've never experienced it. So as Lily Firefly Games is saying that, Peacecraft also said Hullbreacher. We'll bring it up, but I'm just gonna say no. Hullbreacher is not one I'm looking forward to playing with. Basically, it is 2 in a blue flash. If an opponent would draw a card, except for the first one they draw each turn, except for the first they draw step. If an opponent would draw a card, except for the first one they draw in each of their draw steps, instead you create a treasure token. Basically, this is it's an instant fucking speed smothering tide. It's fucking busted. It's fucking cracked. I'm not. I would love this on my Marneus deck, but it's toxic. It's fine. I don't need it. Don't entertain me, because now I'm thinking about it in my Marneus deck, and I think, let me check the pod. Yeah, we're still waiting good. I don't know. I don't know if I need this in my life. I would be too happy. I would see a Hullbreacher opening hand and go, oh, I'm keeping this Mana Crypt Island Hullbreacher. That's so toxic. I think this card is kind of crazy, and I think it even it having, like, I know we do have the Orcish Bowmaster now to kind of balance it out, but I don't. When cEDH players were complaining about this as much they do, only thing being crazier was Flash, like for the Flash-O combo. That's when I was like, okay, maybe I just don't need to experience that, and I'm fine with that. So we'll see what the rules committee says. We have Lily Fire Games that says, I hope Hullbreacher gets unbanned. I've had several conversations with Shelvin about it before he passed. I think Hullbreacher balances out Orcish. But it replaces their draw. Okay. And I like what you're saying there, Lily Firefly, because I actually was thinking Orcish would balance this out, but there are a lot of players that are saying Orcish is kind of fucking crazy and really busted right now. And kind of saying that, I actually really hear you. I think it is the epitome of like, yo, like, it needs a little bit of check and balance. But the thing is, I got to push back is the reason I think I like that Orcish is powerful is because the draw engines are getting kind of out of control. We already had Mystic Remora. We already had Rhystic Study. The addition of One Ring being a colorless source that can draw exponential crazy cards for everybody really kind of pushed it where, like, I wasn't mad at Orcish once I experienced the One Ring, even in my mono red Reonia deck. So we'll see what they do. Peacecraft says, I think with Shelton passing, the rules committee is going to be more card permissive. Okay, I hear that. I do hear that. We got different energies. Sheldon is more of an old head. We got some young blood. I hear that. We got Peacecraft. If I just got Coalition Victory. Okay, yeah, that's the next one, because I believe that's the next one. That is one. This one, I don't understand how this is freaking banned. Okay, Coalition Victory, 3 and Wooburg Sorcery. You win the game if you control a land with each basic land type and a creature of each color. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Come on, Rules Committee, unban this already. Thassa's Consultation's already busted. Let this card breathe. Come on, dude. When I first saw this card was banned in Commander, I was building a 5-color deck, and I was like, oh, this seems like a cool card. And I saw it was banned. I'm like, why is this card banned? I understand for the casual folks, but if you're not gonna ban Thassa's Consultation and Tainted Pact, which is a 3-mana combo, and they did the game even Wizards just released a new 3-mana combo with Walking Ballista, Agatha, Soul Conjurant, and Francisco, which if you already have Francisco out, that's a 3-mana. Come on, dude. Like, no, that's 2 mana, because Walking Ballista, you just cast that for 0. So it's 2 mana. Come on. And colorless? Nah, come on, guys. Let that one go. Let this one go. Unban this one. Unban it. And we have Lily Fireface saying yin and yang, kinda. Sheldon was very against Hullbreacher. He pushed way hard to get it banned. And we got Peacecraft saying, I'm sorry, even in casual, if you lose to an 8-mana sorcerer with 2 conditions, just take the hill. See, and now that's where I got to push back. This is the beauty of EDH. And as I say this, of course, I'm going to check my pod. I'm going to check my pod just to make sure it's not filled up yet. Good. We're not filled up. Good. All right. This is the beauty of EDH, guys. If you playing casual, you can verbalize and pregame. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of this. I like cEDH. Just come with what you got. But the beauty of casual is that you can like rule 0 in like things. And so I don't think Coalition of Victory should have been banned ever. I think people should, the same with Thrasios. People rule 0 Thrasios out because it's too easy to win with Thrasios. They should have just ruled 0 Coalition of Victory out, because they're like, yo, if you are seeing people, I don't know what world they would actually put, but if you're seeing people turn 1 win with Coalition Victory, then if you're playing EDH, just regular casual, I'm not throwing numbers out, but if you're just playing a regular EDH with your friends and you say, hey guys, let's not play Coalition Victory because Timmy here Lucy keeps winning with it on turn 2 because they do something crazy with it. And that's fair. But in cEDH, I don't even know if this will be cEDH viable. I've never even tried in cEDH. But like I said, with Thrasios Consultation, with all we have Godo, commanders, like 11 mana to win the game. I don't think this 8 mana sorcery is really going to bust anything other than like tables who don't really properly communicate. So we have Lily Firefly Games saying the reason they banned Hullbreacher because it was unfun in casual. I think it should be a separate ban list. That's an interesting perspective. Let's think on this. If they were to create a separate ban list for EDH and cEDH, what impact would that have on us and the community? The first thing I'll bring up is that it would definitely be interesting to see what would be unbanned for cEDH and interesting to see what would get banned for EDH. And the thing about the ban list for the EDH is it will be so subjective, because it will be so subjective. Oh yeah, those kids upstairs playing. Oh, it will be so subjective because it's the epitome of like EDH is like what your play groups thinks is okay. Like I've talked to people. There's like, yeah, we don't play any mana positive, mana rocks, no mana crypt, no soul ring. We don't play any infinite combos. You can only do only do loops up to 5 things. I'm looking like that doesn't sound fun to me. But then we have other groups who say, oh, you can play what you want, just do your thing. Your thing has to take at least by turn 5. You can't be doing your thing on turn 3 and 4. Like, let it be at turn 5. And so you can build a deck that can consistently do its thing by turn 5, which is like, it takes a little practice, but you can build a deck that can win between turn and 5 consistently. It may have an early win potential. They call that high power or whatever they're not. So I'd be interested. I've heard people say, thought about there being a divide in the community, and I know one thing about cEDH players is we don't want to divide. We want to bring people together, because cEDH players love EDH and vice versa. Just cEDH players want to be able to play with the most powerful things ever, and then get more of a chill game with their friends when it's just, let's just play around and goof around. You know what I'm saying? And I think more people have been opening up to cEDH. So I wonder what that separate ban list would do, and I'd be interested to see what dynamic that will create in the EDH community. I think cEDH will get more unbans, but EDH, I'm curious. I think Flash will stay banned, but yeah. We have Peacecraft says, my brother hopes that Big Emrakul gets unbanned for Zoldak. So Zoldak is the new commander. Zoldak, and I have to check, make sure my lobby's not filled up yet. It's not good. All right, Zoldak is okay. So did I misspell it? We're not gonna do this today. Zoldak is the colorless commander that came out in one of the recent sets. Basically, it lets you get Cascade, and basically says color spells you cast from your hand with mana value 7 or greater have Cascade. And so basically with that, it's basically you just pay 5 and a waste, and you can just, all your Eldrazi's have Cascade. And so with the 15 mana Eldrazi, we have Emrakul. I think it's the Promised End. Where's the 15 mana? There we go. This is the current Emrakul, the Aeons Torn, that is banned. It's a legendary creature, Eldrazi, for 15 colorless mana. It cannot be countered, and when you cast a spell, take an extra turn after this one. That just reads haste. It has flying, protection from spells that are 1 or more colors, and Annihilator 6. Annihilator basically states when you attack, the person who is defending has to sacrifice the number of Annihilators, so 6 permanents. Really crazy. And it says when Emrakul, the Aeon Torn is put into a graveyard from anywhere, it shovels its owner shuffles the graveyard into the library. So it's a way to cycle it back into the deck. I'm gonna be honest, this is one where I don't think this one needs to be banned. Maybe okay, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, okay, with Dockside Treasures, I can see people cheating this out, maybe even with Reanimator strategies, but you have to cast it from your hand to take the extra turn effect. It does have protection from spells that are 1 or more colors, so it is very hard to remove, but protection only stops debt, so damage, equipping, and enchanting, blocking, and targeting. It still can die to a dam or a Wrath of God. So I'm gonna be honest, I can see this one being unbanned, and I don't feel bad about it. I don't see what's the broken part about it. I get it. It has built-in haste, take an extra turn. It's an extra turn effect, but just rule zero it out in casual. You got Lily Games that says it should be too confused. It would be too confusing. I've heard some. I've heard that it would be too confusing. I can respect that point of view. I think with the current cEDH tournament scene growing as it is, I don't know if it will be as confusing as we think it is, because I think it's similar to modern and Pioneer players don't get confused with their ban list, because there's a Pioneer ban list and there's a modern ban list. Oathbreaker and Commander don't get confused because Commander has a ban list and Oathbreaker has a ban list. So it would be now cEDH and EDH, where cEDH is the competitive form of this, where you are able to play with more powerful cards, and EDH is the more casual. My biggest thing is, like, I'll take it around full 360. Who's choosing what's casual or not? Because that's so subjective. So that's why I say just let there be one ban list and just let people be better at communicating. So that's why I stand at that. We got Peacecraft that says, yeah, I got props for Sheldon, but it seemed he had the lion's share of opinion in the rules committee. He has passed now, and the vibe I'm getting is that the rules committee wants to focus more on power matching and not managing the ban list. Okay. All right. Okay. If I'm understanding what you're saying, right, is, with the shift in leadership, it's more of we're shifting things now towards more of like, let's just shift it more to power matching. Talk to me about power matching versus managing a ban list. I don't want a ban list in EDH because I like playing with powerful cards. I think some cards are busted, like Flash Hulk. I understand that, but we're playing I like doing powerful things. I like doing it. So no, I don't want. Power matching that's just people communicating and say, hey, I'm playing cEDH, so anything goes. Or I'm playing casual. I don't win before turn 5, or don't win before turn 7. This is the experience I want. So communicate that, tell people that. And it may be tough at the beginning, but you'll get there. Like, do it by turns. Try that out. We have Lily Firefly Games that says, my argument to Sheldon was that with cEDH gaining popularity and tournaments happening, with its becoming sanctioned, it's important to ban for cEDH and not casual, because Rule 0 exists in casual and not in cEDH. Yes, but no. cEDH has a Rule 0. It's a straight across Rule 0. There's 3 Rule 0s that everyone understands in cEDH, and there may be more, but these are my rules. No spite plays. Okay? Do not do something because someone did, he killed my creature, so I kill your creature. We don't do that in cEDH. Everything is logical plays. Okay? No king making. If you can't stop both people, don't king make. It's different in tournaments because these are timed events, so it's different in tournaments. But if you're just playing a pickup game in cEDH, there is no king making. I'm not going to stop you from winning, knowing that someone else is going to win. If I can't stop that, let's just shuffle up, play another game. It's okay. And number 3 is coming with a viable deck that can compete at that cEDH level and do its thing, or stop the other decks from doing their thing so you can win. Because it's about playing to win. and it's fun to play to win, but it's also fun to just do your thing. But those are two different experiences. So there is a pregame talk. We just don't have to have it because like we don't have, like, we all know what the pregame talk is. We have Little League Firefly Games that says it's uncounterable, basically unremovable. They get get to board wipe after it. Okay. I mean, protection doesn't stop from damnation or wrath of gods. So, granted, those are not commonly used things or toxic deluge. These are all cards that are seen in cEDH. So, it just stopped. Like, protection is not invulnerable. So I do think it's hard, and I don't think it would be seen casual play just because of how hard it is to remove. But I do hear you more. I will say that it is very hard to move because Swords to Plowshare and other things along that chain of vapor are very common removal spells that will never touch this because of the protection. Maybe they'll release cards that get around protection or remove abilities, so you have to go dress down and then remove. Dress down, maybe see some increases where dress down basically says, and hold on, let me make sure my pot isn't full. Oh shit, it did fill up, and they're probably waiting on me. So let's get into this pot, y'all. But dress down real quick. It takes away all the creature abilities. So we're gonna get into this gameplay. So let me slide into this pot. Oh my gosh. Big shout outs to Peacecraft and Lily Firefly. I love the conversation that you all are having. Let's get into the gameplay. Keep chatting, but we're gonna slide over to start playing some games. Let's talk. Ooby dooby doo. Who's in our pod? Yeah, that may be helpful. Does this work? Yeah, that's fine. I could take my camera down finally because I'm not competing. I could bring my camera down. That's so much better. Join. All right, bet. And we got Gavin, my guy. We got Trado, and we got Captain Crow. So let's get in here. What's up, y'all? Oh, we still connecting.
That Orcish Bowmasters was going fucking nuts, though.
Oh,
yeah. That's the top 4. Congrats. That's all the game.
What's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, big facts. How y'all doing?
Good. Congrats on the top 4.
I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Hey, so I am streaming right now. Y'all good? Okay to be on my stream?
Yeah.
Cool. How you doing, Gavin, bro? Can you hear me? I don't know, but no, it's all good. Hey, y'all give me a mic check 1 2 1 2 real quick so I can just make sure y'all voice is all good.
What's up?
Bet.
Congrats, buddy.
Oh, thank you, dog. I appreciate
man.
it, man.
I know I messaged you, but congrats, dude.
No.
That was Saturday's tournament, right?
You said what?
That was Saturday's tournament?
Yes, sir. Got second place, man.
Nice, dude. Good job.
Big congrats. Yeah, I went to a 1K, local 1K in Connecticut. It was like an hour and a half drive, and I took that down with Rocco. And then I got home, and I was like, oh, shit, Thunder's in fucking top 16. And then I'm like, all right, I'll sit here and watch everything.
Man, thank you.
I'll randomize it. I'll go 3 times. One.
Oh shit.
Man, my final was quick though. It was turn 2, Rocco going second.
Oh yeah. I had my one pop with Rocco in it. Oh, I'm going second. Yay. No, my one pop with Rocco in it. I kid you not, like some hands I was getting very good hands. They were like the hands I needed to get. Like for the finals, I saw the opposition agent in my hand. I was like, I can get this out as early as turn 1 to turn 2. And with these, with there being 2 Rakdos decks and a Karkan Sakashima who's eventually going to have to tutor, I knew that was good enough to get me to the mid to late game. So it did, but that last one was a little tough. But some hands is And then I had a Tomoristic in a pod with only one other blue player, and he just had the Force of Will. I was like, no.
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, no. It was fucking Sisei too. It was just the epitome of like, bro, you're not even a control deck. What the fuck?
Yeah, you don't even really run that many counters. You just run
Yeah, but it like
a couple.
I said, yeah, it was like it was all Gucci, but it was the epitome. I was like, dang. I wasn't mad though. It was all good. Let me fully look at my first 7.
Okay, first 7.
All right.
Yeah, when I was like, damn, I was like, I think it might be a fast game. I was like, 2 Rakdos in a pot. I was like, either the 2 Rakdos is gonna go for it, and then you're gonna like sneak a win under, because Croc Sakashima I feel like has to set up a little.
Yeah.
And then you just he went the Twitch Claw, and
I'm
I
on
was
my
like,
first
Apple?
time. I'll take the 3 months.
You did the Apple. I was like, oh, it's about to be a long one.
It was that. It was a game. I could that it was. Let's just make that very clear and state it right
Second
now.
7.
I'm gonna check my second 7 out. I'll just reveal this. I don't care. It was a Scolding Tyrant. It was a turn 1 fish and a Jewel Lotus, and it had an Oppo and a land and a dramatic reversal part of a combo and DeLorean for like the search. But I don't know. I feel like I could do it's a first 7. I don't mind going for second 7.
It wasn't bad at all, man.
It wasn't bad. I just said like it's a first 7. I don't mind.
I threw back a gemstone because I didn't have a second land. I was sitting here trying to convince myself of doing it, but I don't know.
Oh, Thrasios Akiri. I saw that list somewhere online. Is that the? No, it was Akiri Francisco. Never mind.
Very Francisco sounds spicy as hell.
Yeah, it's like Turbo something. I don't know. To be honest, Turbo something.
Turbo something.
It's Mardu. All right.
Yeah,
Let's
when
check
not
out my
Turbo.
second 7. Okay.
I was so excited watching Marneus pop off.
Oh, in with the semifinals.
Yeah, man, with the smothering tithe. I was like, as soon I was watching the game live, I saw the smothering tithe resolve. I was like, all right, we're good. We're there. We got it. We got it. We won.
We're good, boys. we're making it home. Yeah, like when I dropped that Grand Abolisher, it was the epitome of like, I have too many cards in my hand. Let me see what happens. I can't do that. I kept telling them, I was like, yeah. It was like, are you trying to win? I'm like, dude, like, you ain't got to politic me. Counter it if you don't win. I literally kept telling like, you, like, bro, just counter it. They was like, well, what are you trying to do? I'm like, just counter it if you don't like it. I don't give a fuck. I got too many cards in my hand, bro.
I heard you and Wounded had a little bit of a tense moment in the finals.
Yeah, man, it just different in play styles. But I had talked about it earlier in my stream. I rewatched the footage, the 3-hour, and so he was saying I was cutting him off, and I didn't enjoy his tone, how he's speaking with me. We just come from 2 different cultures, and then I watched the footage back, and I learned that I was not eating my mic enough, and it was hard to hear me. And so when I was standing up for myself and trying to speak up for myself in places where it's like, all right, I'm not gonna let this man over talk me, because I thought he was coming up, but I wasn't about to go back and forth with him. But it was like this thing at the end of the day, I was like, oh shit, he could not hear me. And
right.
I didn't understand what the fuck he was saying, because I'm gonna be honest, he was being aggressive, like within his tone or whatever. And I was like, okay, this is the epitome of nobody is really fucking understanding each other. We've been playing Magic for fucking 15 hours, and
yeah.
and it was like, you know what? Forgiveness out, forgiveness received. Let's just move forward. Once I realized, like,
he's not my favorite person of all time. I played some games with him. He's all right, but he can get very, very heated very quickly.
Yeah, I said this earlier. I don't.
It is what it is.
Yeah, no, yeah. It was the opinion. I don't think we all gotta agree with everything, but we can respect each other. You know what I'm saying, brother?
Right. Yeah. 100%.
I do 100%. Fuck with this second 7 though. Hopefully my hand's not bleeding too much. Let me.
I'm good on my first 7.
I didn't see anything.
Or sorry, second 7. Cool. Everybody got a hand?
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Pregame?
Just.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take a picture of my hand real quick, just for the funsies.
What you getting rid of, my friend?
Corey.
Cool.
I will get us started.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna shock in this hallowed fountain and I'm gonna pass it. Go to 38.
Wow. Okay. Got my pictures. I will untap upkeep and I will draw one. I will play an exotic orchard. Thank you. And I'll cast
I got you.
a soul invoker.
Yep. Yep.
And let's go ahead and do a what's it called check. I will cycle Lorien Reveal. Let's check for a turn 1 oppo. I just want to cycle to find the island. Okay. Okay. I'm
Yep,
going to
you got it.
find a tundra. No, actually, I'll find a. Let's find a UC. Yeah, let's spice it up. Let's find a UC, underground sea, and then I'll put that into my hand just to fast track, and then I will cast a Jewel Lotus.
Mhm.
And if that is good, pass turn.
Alright. I'll fetch, get a plateau. A plateau.
Response to that to this early tutor.
Oh, you scared the shit out of me. I was like, damn, you gonna hop on me?
No,
I pass on worldly tutor.
He
Yeah.
said he just got a top 4. We don't want to take him off his high horse yet. Next game though. Next game.
I was so scared, dude. I was like, damn. I was like, that's not cool. Like he searched for land. If that,
UC.
Just to not waste time, I'm gonna respond also to the Esper. I'm gonna enlighten tutor.
Yeah, I have no responses to Enlightened Tutor or Worldly Tutor. And here's my underground sea I'm getting as well.
Bro, Drado, you guys good on this?
Yeah.
I'm just getting a dork. I just gotta pick which one.
Okay.
I'm gonna
All of
put
us
a-
tutoring all together. Look at that.
I thought he was getting
I'm putting a study on top.
the collective.
No, that's a Ristic study.
For me.
No,
Yes.
no, for the Tymna deck.
Oh, got you.
Oh, that's what he's
I'm
going
gonna get a delighted halfling instead.
Oh,
Okay. Got the collective in his hand.
if you're not aware, viewers, that's a combo piece.
Delighted halfling?
Nah,
Am I thinking about the wrong one?
I don't think there's a combo.
Oh,
in this
no.
whole deck.
Delighted halfling is the one that makes
I'm looking-
legends
I'm
on
thinking-
counter.
Yeah, it just says don't counter my legendary.
I
Yeah.
got you, bro. Why would I count
Are you
your
thinking
legendary?
about a devoted druid?
Yes, I'm thinking about Devoted
Yeah.
Druid. It's all the D's, bro. It's too many D's, bro.
But not nearly as good as devoted druid.
Yeah.
Actually,
I'm good on the
Halfling
search
might
for
be better.
Delighted Halfling as well.
Get on it.
Oh, and I did get the UC. Yeah, here's the UC I found.
Gotcha.
All right.
Nah, I just doesn't fit what we got going on.
Once we get back there, Esper is good by me.
Same here.
All right, pass turn.
On top, upkeep, draw. I'll go Undergrowth Stadium. I'll tap that for the halfling.
Pass on it.
I'll tap the
Mhm.
Gemstone Caverns for Sarah Ascendant.
Pass on
Ooh,
Sarah Ascendant.
yeah, you got it.
That's why I wanted that to turn into Tymna next turn.
Got you.
Untap, upkeep, Ancient Tomb. Ristic Study on the stack.
Pass on Ristic Study. It's on the stack.
Yeah, 100%.
Cool.
As long as you don't draw a counter spell.
I pass on Ristic Study though.
I pass, yeah.
That's it for me. Pass turn.
Untap, upkeep. I will draw one. And let's see. We have options. This is a very interesting complum that I've walked myself into. I will play a UC as my land for turn. And because we're having fun, I'm going to keep having fun. I'm going to play a Dranith, paying for Ristic Study.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
I know I'm going to hit for 6, but it's okay. Pass turn.
On top. Oh, Yeah, right? Me?
Yep.
No,
Lego.
it's Crows.
Crow,
first.
sorry.
Yeah.
I get it. You don't like me, but
No, I've been playing so many games. I've been in that spot a couple times.
we're gonna cast a Ren 6. Can't pay.
Ooh. Furistic?
You may.
Cool. Yep. Brandon 6 is good. That's cool. I haven't seen that card in cEDH in God knows how long.
I'll uptick and get back my Bloodstain and pass.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
And that one's the ultimate. Lets you can cast instants and sorceries from your graveyard.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it's
gotcha.
never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen.
I was wondering why you threw that in front of the
It's,
terrace.
I'm gonna pick up my fetch lands. kind of a card.
He said, like, since we're gonna be a grinding game, I'm just gonna like have eternal fetches. I'm like, okay.
I am never missing a land drop forever.
I love that in modern. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, card is nuts.
Especially the -1 ability. It's really cool. It says fuck man.
Combat, I'll swing Sarah over a conductor.
Oh, not the Ren 6? I'm not on ad nauseam or
promise
necro or any
never-
of that either, if that helps.
I promise to never ultimate.
Come on, dude. Come on, dude. You're really gonna let him hit every land drop in this mid game?
Swing a conductor.
Okay.
Go to second man.
All right.
Yep.
Take the 6.
I'll play Rest in Peace.
Sounds good.
Oh my god.
Ristic.
Esper.
I will pay. I will pay for a stick here.
There's a
You pay
Ristic
for
and an
Ristic or
Esper,
Esper?
sorry.
I'll pay for the rest stick.
Cool.
Alright, I'll draw.
Yep, pass on rest in peace.
Pass on rest in peace.
Pass on it.
Attack round and 6. You can do it one more time. So, okay.
Anything else?
Nope, we're good.
Cool. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Land. No land. Oh. 2, 4, 6, 7 in hand. Pass the turn.
All right, I'll untap. I will draw 1. So what I will do is I'm just gonna help Drado out here. Actually, let me think about this before I do it. I'm just gonna tap this for a black and 1, and I'll cast a Cabal Ritual. You can draw if you'd like.
Ristic and Esper?
Yeah, for the funsies, yeah. I have a colorless
Cool.
floating.
Yep. Pass on it.
And I got a colorless floating
3 black.
and 3 black. I will shock and Watery Grave, losing 2. And use the blue and 2 of the black and the colorless, leaving up just 1 of the black to cast a Talion, the Kindly Lord.
Figuristic.
I'm guessing you're gonna keep hitting me, Drado.
I mean, I don't know. Like
I
two
would like
cards
to
in
pay for
hand.
I would like to pay for Ristic, but I'm gonna keep casting spells and feeding Ristic to like start digging for removal. That's why I'm casting this to dig for removal, because I think I'm gonna keep getting hit because I have the Dranith.
Kind of me from like doing anything, right?
I hear that, brother. So can I get at least 1 turn with not getting cacked off, and I can just not do anything else this turn and pay for Ristic? Is that okay? Just 1 turn of not getting popped in the face?
I can do that.
This fool?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pay for Ristic Study with the black floating.
Oh,
I'd rather you pay the Ristic than.
I'd rather not lose 6 life every turn. So we on the same page, brother. With that being said, this Talion Scallion is on the stack.
I pass.
Pass.
Okay. Comes in, I'll name 2.
Yep.
And then I think just pass it a turn now, dude. And
The Kamahl
Kamahl,
is exiled
yeah,
from
Kamahl
Rest in
is
Peace.
definitely exiled. These, yeah, that's never getting overloaded or shit.
I'll drop a turn. That's a pretty good card. What do I get though? Alright, we will shock this painful one.
Mm-hmm.
I like to cast a gamble.
Rigoristic.
What card at the end?
2, 4, 6, 8.
I'm going to be discarding. Yeah, I'll play.
Pass on gamble.
Pass on gaming when it gets to T.
You got it.
Alright. Maybe that card.
Let's just adjust this camp just a little bit.
Oh, just a heads up.
What's up?
This Sarah Paragon's gonna be my meal to blessing.
You
Okay.
what?
Martin Luther King Day, so my mail didn't come in.
Wait, say that
No
one more
worries.
time?
Sarah Paragon is a meal to blessed.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah, totally.
Appreciate
that's it.
No worries.
Can I make my underworld breach in my hand a Hullbreacher?
You have an underworld breach in your hand? We might have to have a talk about this.
I don't know how the fuck you made that for, but I don't think you can run that at mine. Yeah. I was just talking to some of my followers.
Judge.
I heard I was talking to some of my followers earlier. They was talking about the ban list is about to change, and one guy was fighting for Hullbreacher. I was like, I would love that in Marty's, but I don't know if how the community would feel about it.
No, thank you. Bowmasters is already too much. I'm good.
I don't know if we need another penalizer on draw.
No.
Just fucking play Shieldred.
And a better one. Like, Hullbreacher's better in every way. It's
Yeah,
nuts.
It's actually it gives you mana and cucks everybody else
The
on
card-
draws.
The card would have been fine if it just said ETV.
Yeah. Like, you
Oh, yeah,
activate the
yeah.
ring for 6 or something, like, you know. ATB, I'm going to take all those draws. Yeah, it'd be fine, but
Or like for the rest of the turn or something.
No, just ETV.
Or you just saying literally like the all draw, it would like word phrases so all draws in the stack would get taken or
Right.
something. Okay.
it wouldn't be good enough at that point. I don't
I
think.
don't know.
I got 9. Anyone want to pick a number 1 through 9?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god.
Got him.
Which one? Oh,
Mana Crypt.
Gavin the sniper, bro. That's Mr. Gavino, bro. He the sniper.
Got him.
I guess I'll just uptick. It's not a done. That's so bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You can mine it and hit your Esper if you'd like. I'm gonna stop joking. I'm gonna stop joking. I'm just no excuses. Go ahead. I'm done joking.
I'll get rid of Grand Abolisher and pass turn.
You say what?
You discarded
know.
Oh,
Abolisher
okay.
hand size.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh. We'll swing the 6 over at Crow.
Okay. Yeah, take 6.
52. I'll just pass turn.
Let it strand. Like to fetch.
Bond.
Mhm.
Appa.
No, are you serious?
I'm missing
Wow.
land drop, but I guess I'll take yours.
Damn.
Risk 630.
I can't pay.
And there is also Italian trigger on Oppo.
Is it Talon on 2?
Yeah, but it's power and toughness, and Oppo has a toughness of 2. So mine will resolve first, though. So Italian,
Do your thing.
you get to lose 2, and then I'll draw 1. That's okay?
I mean, it's not, but yeah.
All right, draw 1,
go with
and then
Oppo's good one.
I'm passing on Oppo as well.
Same here.
Fetch on the stack. I will Synchrif the Oppo back to your hand. Leave one Golos floating. You can draw.
That's
Still gets to
very
look at your hand, though, right?
What's up?
So,
Still gets to look at your hand, though, right?
no.
Yeah, of course. It hits.
Oh, and there's Italian trigger on the Cyclonic Rift.
Yeah, you do your tally.
All right, lose 2, and I'll draw 1.
Only control them while searching. Yeah, I got it. You're good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm doing this before the fetch resolves.
Yeah.
Yep. Checks out.
Synchrif good by everybody?
I'm Gucci with that, my guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Fetch on the stack.
Sounds no, you good, man. It's your world. We just living in it.
Hell yeah! All right, we get a land. Nice. Oh.
Kills off of them, doesn't it?
You did
Well,
see me now.
We're
Done.
struggling for lands right now. Pretty scroungy.
I'm very happy to have the Oppo as long as I get my slaves.
He said, "You can cast it. Just don't fuck with my land drops."
And I want my land. Delighted half.
Pass on it.
I should have paid for
Oh, and
the
there's Italian trigger on
whisper.
the lighted halfling.
I will lose
Draw 1.
7 in hand. I will lose it.
During the end step, we'll go Enlightened Tutor. Everyone will draw if they would like to.
I would love to.
I would look.
Sonic. I think it's to me.
That everyone will draw on the Alliance Tutor?
No, as in like I'm casting it and there's 2 draw triggers.
Gotcha.
Enlighten, okay?
Mhm.
All right, I will go searching. Since we have 1 turn without, I'll find a Smothering Tithe.
This is bad.
Does he have enough mana for us to command again?
Mm-hmm.
I think you do, right?
You see,
It's a land drop, yes. With the land drop. I will, if there's no other effects in end step, I will discard to hand size.
Mhm.
I'm gonna discard a Neo form. Doesn't seem very good with that Oppo out here.
Alrighty.
So that's that.
Everything's exiled.
Ah, sad.
They're all exiled, whatever that top card is, too.
Enlightened
No.
Tutor was before.
Nah, but when it comes into play, doesn't it exile all over?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
true. Yeah, it is exiled. You got it.
Everything.
Right.
Done. You know what?
It's alright.
It is gone.
Not at all. Not at all.
All right. Good to untap.
Yes, sir.
I'll keep and I'll draw 1. I wonder what it is. What I'm going to do is thinky for a second. How many cards does Captain Crow and Gavin have in hand?
7. I
7.
discarded to hand
1,
size.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, so what is the likelihood for a forced negation, a force of will, or a swan song? The possibilities are
5.
honestly endless.
Very high.
Very high, honestly. Yeah. Give me a sec to think.
Mhm.
Yep. If this gets countered, I top deck the Align Tutor off the last Stallion drop. If it gets countered, that's okay. I'll pay 4, and I will pay for. What is more cards in hand? You said you had 7.
I have
I
7.
do.
Yes.
I have 9.
You have 9. I'll pay for the Esper. If it gets countered, it's okay. I saw the Align Tutor off the last draw. I was like, if then I'm gonna go for it, but if not, it's okay.
All right.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
it.
That's all right. I didn't have.
Oh,
You got it.
fuck. I thought I was not gonna resolve. Fuck. All right. Fucking fast turn.
Did Brad pick it?
Yeah.
I think you got enough value off of it.
You want to get rid of it? I wouldn't be mad. It's okay, bro.
They're so bad. Like the heuristic and that is so bad.
Mm-hmm. Just pay your taxes. You'll be fine.
I think one is much worse than the other. Maybe not this turn, but one will become very, very much worse than the other very quickly.
We can talk about the present. We got to be present, though, right, brother? Right now, the risk
true.
is going crazy, bro.
Got to plan for the future there too.
Exactly. I hear you. That's a very good point. You know, parent planning, retirement,
Yes, sir.
menopause.
That's why we got 401ks. Yeah, smothering that at your jaw.
Yeah, some other time on your draw, please.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a stacks piece. Honestly, I would not be mad if you pay. Like, it's actually factually a stacks piece. So,
Oh, you got it.
all right.
Been
I like when
actually-
people. I used to hate when people paid for Ristic study and everything, but then I learned like if people treat it
Oh,
like
hell yeah.
I'm like, bro,
Hell yeah.
you know, like the whole like, oh, don't feed the fish. I'm like, no, let's let this game go slow if you want to. Fuck, let's do it.
There's a Ristic and an Italian I'm trying to.
Oh, I love
Oh,
drinks.
see.
Yeah, and there's also a Italian.
Yeah, I said Ristic.
Oh, thank you, brother. So you'll lose 2 life and I'll draw 1 card. That okay?
Yeah, I love to agree with it.
Yeah. And also, with that being said, you have achieved the new achievement. I cannot cast my commander. I'm passing on it. You got a Ristic study though.
I think he paid
Yeah,
for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have unlocked the achievement of cucking the Marneus Calgar deck.
Let's go see what I'm gonna discard. It's gonna be
Pretty good answer.
Praise Row.
You said, who fucking needs a dispel? Or not a dispel. What's that enchantment? Remove the OG enchantment. Remove it.
Nature's Claim.
No, the white one.
Fuck.
You said what?
I will.
Disenchant. Who needs a disenchant?
I
when you
will
got
up
fucking
it
Janet?
and. Actually, should do damage. Right? 5. Let's see. He's at 50. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna up it, go to 6. Yes.
Mhm.
You said pass.
Yeah.
Think so.
Untap. Okay. Draw.
On the smothering side.
Yeah, it's like I might say.
I would not be mad. Like I said, it's a stacks piece. It's not a damage. Let's pay our taxes, guys. Just like the man said.
No, I'm not gonna pay it. You got it.
Y'all are missing the point.
I'll go to combat. I'll swing 6 at you, too.
Take 6.
Open 6. Second main, I'll tap the halfling for soul ring.
Esper.
That's for Ristic.
I'll pay for the. I guess I'll pay for the Esper to go last.
Okay.
And
And
Smothering Tithe on Gavin's draw.
I cannot pay. You
Okay,
got
I'll
it.
make 1 treasure.
Yeah, Soaring should.
Mhm.
Oh, pass. Got it. Untap. Upkeep. Oh, let's look at this card here.
Reminder to self,
I
do not fucking cast the tutor.
will pay with the a shock and a simple garden. You. Wild growth. You can draw.
Okay, that's Smothering Tithe on your draw.
You can draw.
Make a treasure.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can draw.
If wild growth's good, it's gonna go on this ice. Oh, I should have done it the other way. That's fine. Whatever. Tis what it is at this point. Faber Alder.
Pass on it.
Have 7 in hand. I will go to my stuff.
I'm good on that.
Hmm.
I'll untap. Upkeep. I will draw 1. Drado is going to continue to smack me at my face, and I'm not mad at him. Just sucks a little bit. I'm gonna pay for Ristic and try to get 1 turn of not getting fucking cucked in the face. I'll attempt to cast the 1 ring. Paying for Ristic, and I'll pay for Esper.
Keep all of burn over there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I declare I have protection. Please, Drado. We could be friends, bro. Play my land for turn. A very happy and joy-filled Verdict Catacombs.
Mhm.
And then go to combat.
Mhm.
I will swing Talion at Drado.
Yeah. Was it 3?
Yeah, just 3.
Yeah, 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had a Favor or Elder Trigger. No, it's a 0/0 and it's a 3.
Yeah, and it's a 3 job. Yep.
Good. Okay. I missed that. And if that's okay, I
No.
can't cast my commander. Thanks, Captain. I'll pass.
Okay.
It's on it.
Upkeep draw. I will play this exotic orchard. Land for turn. We got land for days.
Mm-hmm.
You will uptick.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have
red
for Smothering Tide trigger.
I will. I'll pay.
Good.
Let's see. I'll cast. Cast as Ranger Captain.
Mm-hmm. Ristics.
Alright.
Hold on. I have a
Oh, sorry.
Forbidden Orchard.
Yep.
Forbidden Orchard trigger will go to Tymna. Don't flash an oppo because in response he's gonna crack. I won't search.
You won't search.
It's a May ability,
Oh.
yeah.
It's a May ability, yeah. You're just gonna flash it in. But Tymna, I'll give you the spirit.
What's up, Watko?
And you may draw from Ranger Captain.
Okay.
Yep.
And I have a Smothering Tide.
Yeah, make a treasure, brother.
That's good.
Got it.
If that's good, I'll pass turn.
Yeah, Ranger's good.
Pass the turn.
Untap.
Mm-hmm.
Keep. Draw.
Yeah, my only other one drop is Ragavan, so no point in
The island count for Gavin. And I guess
I have 2.
I have 2 as well.
I have 1.
to play my Carpet of Flowers.
Oh, I'm sorry. By the way, Smothering Tide on your draw.
I will not pay.
Okay, make 1 treasure.
Heuristic and Esper Sentinel. Carpet of Flowers.
I'm not gonna pay for anything.
Okay. And I'll
Make
have
a treasure.
2
TTC.
Smothering Tide
TTC.
triggers.
Yep, can't pay.
Okay.
Yep.
Go up to
You got
7.
Pass on Carpet.
I'll just tap the 1 ring for the funsies and see what I get on top. Draw 1 card.
I'll go to combat.
Mhm.
Yep.
I'll swing this 6 at Crow.
6.
I'll go to 59. Second main, I'll trigger Carpet for 2 white.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll cast Ranger Capnovios.
Mm.
Heuristic.
I'm not paying.
Pass on Ranger.
Pass on Ranger. And I got
Ranger,
Smothering
you
Tide off your Heuristic draw, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Go to 8, yeah.
Ranger ATB, I'll go grab. Grab my own Esper Sentinel.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Rigor Tithe. I will pay. Exotic Orchard is my land for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just do this. 2, 3. Minskimbu.
Ooh.
Esper?
You can
It's Smothering Tide.
I can't.
Okay. Make 1 treasure go to 9.
Good job. Just throwing that out there as well. Minskimbu good.
I'm just trying to remember. I can't remember all the abilities. I just know it's.
It makes a hamster, and then it can +1 to put 3+1/+1 counters on target creature with trample or haste. Boo has trample and haste,
Mhm.
and then you can -2 it to sacrifice a creature, and it like throws whatever creature you sacrifice at either a player or a creature.
Mhm.
It deals damage equal to the power. And if it's a hamster, you draw that many cards.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Cool. Yeah, that's good. I'll make a boo. Plus Minskin boo targeting boo. gonna die right away, but eh. 9 in hand. I will go to my end step.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. I will discard a Mox Diamond and a Zerda. Nice. And then I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Lose a life to the One Ring, and then draw one. I will tap for a blue, a white, and one treasure going down to 8. And I'll pay for the Esper Sentinel. Actually, let's do it this way. I meant not treasure. I'll do white, colorless, paying for the Esper, and I'll cast my own Ranger, Captain of Aeons.
Ristic.
Yep, paid for it.
Oh, cool. Yep.
Yep, that's on it.
You got it.
Then I will tap the One Ring. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Draw 2. Do not like seeing this, but it is a land drop. Play a Hollow Fountain tapped, and then I will look at the board state and just be perplexed.
Not really, just a 6/6 coming at you.
Yeah. Who has a Soul Ring on board other than me and Drado?
No soaring for me.
Nope.
Okay. Tap. White, pay for Ristic, I'll cast a Dauntless Dismantler.
Yep.
Do you want
Yep.
to what is that card? Dauntless Dismantler?
Yes.
That's nice.
His artifacts enter tapped, and he can pay a white and XX to sacrifice it and destroy
All
artifacts with CMC equal to X.
Okay.
So it's a white and sack to kill all zeros. It's
Or
usually
one,
the use
or
case.
two,
Yeah,
blah, blah,
yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Usually the use case is you'd sack it for zeros.
Yeah. I think I'm the only
But-
one who really cares about zeros at this time. With that being said, I think just chill, and I can swing Dranith out, but I don't think there's a point. There's two Draniths on board. Yeah, let's just pass. Yeah.
Tap. Oh, that's pretty nice. I will play a volcanic.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And we have a Smothering Tithe.
You got it.
Go update.
You got it, dude. Uh-oh, Tymna ultimate. I'm gonna plus him. Wait, did anyone play a 1-drop? Nope.
Mm.
I'm just gonna plus it. Outcast is Agatha Soul Cauldron. I'll pay.
Talion.
Heuristic and talent.
I'll take 2.
I'll draw one card, and then Ristic can do their thing.
I think he paid for it.
Oh, okay.
7 in hand, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in hand. I lied. This is tournament. This game's going straight to time. So long.
You said
Um,
what?
Yeah.
This is rough. Hey, come back.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Thanks, me.
I will pass to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Discarding this events.
Okay. We're at your end step. Go ahead, Dre.
On end step.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
During the end step, Drado, bro. I know I got a 6/6 gun on my face, and I would like to keep the Dauntless Dismantler up to stop dockside loops, but I also would like to slow you down because you're the person who's doing actively the most things that are gonna kick me out of this game quicker. So are we good? Just you give me one. I just don't pop the soul ring just to slow you down, because you're like actively you're the only one who's really hurting me at this time. Everyone else is just drawing cards and doing their thing, but I can't keep letting the Sarah hit me in the face. I gotta try to slow you down in some type of aspect.
Do until I see what I draw, to be honest with you. So I'm not gonna make any. If you gotta do something, do something.
Okay, big facts. I will then crack 3 treasures going down to 5, and I will sacrifice the Dauntless Dismantler to pop all artifacts that are 1-drops.
Spawn. Just add mana.
Okay.
Okay.
About 5 treasures. And that hits the Esper as well.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah. And if that is good,
That's
Oh.
been in the man.
I'll use the black fountain and I'll flash an operator.
okay. Tally and trigger.
Heuristic.
Heuristic trigger.
Yep. I don't pay for anything.
Okay.
I'll take
Uh,
the
Here
two.
shows how
You'll
it's
lose 2. I'll draw 1 card.
Yep.
And
I'll
then
draw.
and then I get smothering. off
Yeah,
you.
let me think on some. I'm gonna respond to the smothering tide, I think.
Cool.
Let me just take my 2 seconds. I'm gonna cast a Chord of Calling for X equals 2. I will leave a green, green, green. I have a. What is wrong with me? Green, 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 and this makes all 4. So I'll leave a what? I'll leave a blue floating.
Okay. I'll just respond by cracking Verdant Catacombs. Okay.
Awesome.
I'll
Yep.
respond to the crack.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put a Whirly Tutor on the stack.
Pass on the Worldly Tutor.
I have a Heuristic City trigger on that.
You can draw for that.
Smothery type on your draw.
You got it.
Make a treasure. I got 1 pending treasure waiting for me. I'm gonna pass.
I am passing on.
Yeah, pass
Worldly
the
Tutor.
Yeah. Actually, hold on. Nah. You're good. Go ahead.
You good?
You're good on Worldly.
I think I'm gonna get a fantastical image, considering you have to get your dockside here, right? Actually, I'll just get my dockside just in case you don't, but I'm pretty sure you
Yeah,
can.
it doesn't hurt.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll put Dockside on top.
Mm-hmm. And then we're going down to my fetch.
Yeah, you're fetched.
Okay. So I will go find a Scrub-a-Dub-Dub. That's not a Scrub-a-Dub-Dub. That's a Tundra. That's a scrub. And we just know this is putting a Dockside straight onto the field. So, in response to that, what is the treasure count right now?
I have 1.
I have 2.
I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You have 10. You have the One Ring as well.
Oh, 13, so it's 14. Shit, can he win at instant speed? While the Dockside is not here, I'll just crack my Ranger. I don't mind. Yeah, we got another Ranger on board, so yeah. Ranger, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
And still, so Ranger's okay, and then after that, I'll use these 6 treasures and 1. And I'll overload a Cyclonic Rift.
Heuristic trigger.
That's good. You're good to draw.
You can make your treasure.
I'll make it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't say anything about it.
Rift is overloaded.
Cool.
Oh, I ran to bit of ultimate.
And then I will finally, because you still have a Dockside, that will come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that will be 6. Give me a sec to think. How many cards do you have in your hand?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. 2, 4 of them, were bounced. Oh, sorry. This also comes back to me in the Wild Growth. So
Yeah.
15 and 5 of them,
Let's be aggressive, and I'm gonna force a negation that.
You got it.
And then we're good to go to Drado's turn. The opposition agent will still land, and I'll make my treasure go into 2 treasures. But you're good on opposition agent now.
Yeah, it was all on the stack, so I never saw.
Papa was on the stack.
Yeah, Oppo's
Yeah.
on the stack.
Yeah.
You're good on the stack.
Got
Yeah.
it. All right,
You
cool.
got it.
Untap, draw. Terrible.
Smothering
What's the island
Tithe.
count? Still 2?
Yeah, Smothering Tithe.
I'm nothing.
Okay, go up to 3 treasures.
I'll tap 1 for the carpet.
Yep.
Pass. Oh yeah, pass on it.
Yep.
You got it.
Combat. I'll swing 3 over at Gavin.
Yep. No problems.
Second main. I'll trigger the carpet.
I got 1, 2, 3 over here.
I have 2.
I'll make 3 white. I'll use the first white for Esper Sentinel. I'll use the next 2 for Stony Silence.
Ooh.
Yeah, pass.
Stony Silence. That's a 2-drop, right?
Yep.
Italian.
Yep. Lose 2.
Draw 1. That is a spell.
I am passing it to 77.
Yeah, top decked it, so I'll crack 1 treasure and I'll attempt to swan song it.
Esper trigger.
You may draw if you would like.
I'll draw.
Smothering Tithe.
Yep, it's good.
Okay.
Guess, yeah, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass priority.
You got anything for this?
No, I don't have anything.
I'll pyroblast long song.
Ooh, Esper Sentinel trigger.
You may draw.
For trigger.
You may draw.
I will make a treasure. Pyroblast. That's a card. I think all I'll do is just crack 2 treasures and for a white and a blue. Let me know when you move phases. I'm gonna be good on Stony Silence actually.
Yep.
Swan Song is covered.
Stony Silence resolve, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you got it.
Alright. Then I'll tap my Gemstone Caverns for the Delighted Halfling.
Mm-hmm.
Italian.
What was that? Sorry. Oh, Italian trigger? Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll take 2. Sure.
Okay, draw 1. Okay.
I'll play land for turn. Exotic Orchard.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tap it for Sarah Ascendant.
Sounds good.
Then I will just pass the turn.
I'll respond to you changing phases and flash in the Archivist of Ogma.
Yeah. Anything else?
Nope.
Cool. Untap. Okay. You can make your
Go up to 3.
command towers my land for turn. Wild growth on this temple garden. You guys, you can draw off the Vesper.
Alright. And I'm guessing I'm making treasure off that as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Good with the treasure.
Alright. And Swan Song actually doesn't go to exile. That one was you didn't put the what's it called thing back out.
A green for a delighted halfling.
Italian.
You got it.
Draw, lose 2.
Hey, brother.
Mm-hmm.
And 2, 4, 6. Heuristic. Lose 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's all good. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 in hand. I'll go to my end step. Discard an Arcane Signet, Minskimbu, and a Esper Sentinel. Pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Upkeep, lose 2 to 1 ring, and I'll draw 1. It's not very good right now. Dranith is not here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lose a life. Pay for Ristic Study. And cast my commander Marneus.
Pass.
If that is good, I'll pass the turn. And I won't pay for it. You can pay. You can draw for Ristic, and I'll let you decide if you want to counter that or not.
Okay, you can make a
Take my
trigger.
life, yeah.
I'll draw. Okay.
If that's good, I'll pass turn.
Oh, surprised. At the dark side. Up by this land.
Oh, Smothering Tithe?
You got it.
Draw 1.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oxide.
Italian.
Ristic.
You may draw.
All right, lose 2, I'll draw 1. And I'm going to pass on Dockside.
Me too. I have 2.
I have 6,
That's true.
7, 8, 9, 10.
14.
14. Okay. Let's see.
And did you draw for Ristic on that or no?
Yes, you can make a treasure.
Make a treasure, draw 1 card.
So it's 15. Okay.
Yeah.
Make 15. Ranger Captain?
Ristic Study.
Heuristics.
You got it.
Pass. Yeah, you got it, brother.
Smother, draw. Unfortunately, looks like you have how much mana left?
2.
I got 15 treasures.
Well, the
plus
treasures
2.
are not all right. What turn door mana do
Oh.
you have right now?
Just these 2. Oh, that's so just 1.
Okay, so he could. Oh, what color? And what color is that land?
The Rainbow Land.
So he could crack Ranger, and that would just suck balls.
Chain of
yeah.
Vapor.
Yeah, like literally, it's just the epitome of just he bounces the null rod, and then it's just over.
Yep.
We do have the opposition agent on board, which makes it difficult. And if he tries to do dockside loops, he also would have to go around the Italian, which is a thing. And I wouldn't be able to counter anything he does
don't
because
blame you.
most of my
Sabertooth.
okay, yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have to pass on the Ranger Captain.
Yep, pass.
Alright, 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cast a Chain of Vapor.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
That's
do
the
the Spirit.
Mystic trigger.
You guys can draw everything.
Smothering on
Gavin,
both.
I'll give you the Spirit.
You got it.
All right, I'll draw 2 cards. See if I get my misstep.
You already
It's
cracked the
already-
Ranger.
Yeah.
Oh, he already cracked the Ranger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hold
Return
on.
of
I thought.
Dots.
Hold on. My bad. I didn't hear the Ranger crack on the stack. I only heard that you cast a chain.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
he
crack
he
Ranger.
meant to crack Ranger.
Yeah.
I mean, we called out the chain. We knew it was coming.
Yeah. I said it out. Let me put these 2 cards back on top. Yeah. Yeah. No. If with this current juncture, I don't. Yeah. Yeah, nah. If he got it, Big Pimpin'. I just draw
Yep.
the 2 cards and just let it be what it is, man.
Yep.
I'll target my dockside.
Mm-hmm.
I will sack this land, bounce the Stony Silence.
Now I can copy it, right? Because I'm not casting it.
Correct.
Yeah, there's no good targets though.
Yeah, there's nothing.
All we can hope for is at this time, do it.
What do what?
Is if he tries to do
I don't
anything
know.
with Dockside, it will have to cost his life because Italian, and he can't cast his commander, so that's another thing. And every time he tries to force Gavin to draw, I will draw. You know what I'm saying? So at least there's that.
Yeah.
So he has to still work through a light.
Pass.
Pass on it.
Cool. Show us a win.
I totally forgot about the fucking Draenei.
That's my baby boy.
What's in graveyards?
Esper, Arcane Significance can boot.
Arcane.
I didn't have.
just Swan
I was
Song.
like, I'm just gonna cast Thrasios and get a couple activations, hopefully to get there. And then he was like Draenei. I was like, fuck, totally forgot about it.
Just ask me your
Out
opinion.
of
How
the
would you feel
15, out of the
playing
15
against
treasures,
a
go down
Marleyan
13.
deck
Cash
without
Draenei.
being-
Futuristic.
Ooh, I will answer that question in a little bit of time, Dark Tay.
Oh, apologies. I'm still gonna do it, but I need hold on. 3 cards exactly.
Don't go anywhere, Dark Tay. I'll answer your question in a second.
Go down to 13. Cast Underworld Breach.
Ristic.
Futuristic Talion.
You guys may draw.
All right, you'll lose 2, and I'll draw 1, and then you have Ristic,
Yeah, true. You
and
can
I'll
draw.
make a treasure, and then I'll draw 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Breach is good.
I will exile these 3 to Chain of Vapor, targeting the Draenei. Going down to 12
Shit.
treasures.
Futuristic.
Trigger Ristic.
Yeah, you guys can draw.
That, I guess I never even dropped that.
You said what?
You only get us for one. You only get us for once.
Yeah, I never got it on the Underworld Bridge.
No,
Huh?
you got it off the Chain of
Oh,
Vapor.
I got it off the Chain of Vapor. Sorry. God.
Yeah, so I'll draw
Make your
one
treasure
more.
TTC.
Yeah, I'll draw one
Yep.
more off this. That top decking Ristic will not do it at this current juncture.
Yep.
Would you
Pass.
like to copy it?
No. Well, what do you have in your graveyard? You have just Chain, right?
Well, hold on. You can just bounce.
Yeah.
You can just fucking bounce the what's it? Well, no,
I
because
did.
Futuristic?
About
What
the
does it
Draenei.
matter?
no,
I'm
no,
bouncing the Draenei.
not the risk. He's bouncing the Dranth. I'm talking about. I was gonna think you could bounce the what's it called, but it doesn't matter because
The
he just
Underworld
recast
Breach.
it. He was just recast it, and he's
Well, yeah, and he also only has Chain of Vapor in his graveyard right now. He has 1 card in his graveyard.
yeah. I think he just may be going for
Yeah.
Thrasios Vips at this time, so I think we have a chance.
I am.
Yep. You got it.
6, 12, go to 10. Cast Thrasios.
In
Mm-hmm.
response to Thrasios, I will just tap the 1 ring.
Sure.
Draw 3.
You also have a Talion, and there's a Ristic Kicker.
Yeah, Talion.
Yep, I took mine too. I took mine too from Talion.
All right, I'll draw 1 more for Talion,
You can draw off my Ristic.
and then I'll make a treasure and draw 1 more for Ristic. It's not there.
Mm-hmm. Yes, this is good.
Activate Thrasios.
Mm-hmm.
Lightning Bolt, that does nothing.
Probably should write this down, right?
Not much.
Okay, that's a dockside. Go for it.
Ristic Talion.
You guys got it.
Okay.
Make a treasure, brother.
All right, so I will go up to 14.
You
And
have 2
then-
draws.
Draw 1, and then we have Italian trigger to draw 1 more. This is very interesting. So what I'm gonna do is
In response to Dockside?
What can I do? What can I do? What can I do?
You got you can crack treasures here.
Yeah. I definitely.
That's
can
pretty
try
much it, right?
With under the silence, I can only cast creatures.
Yeah.
How many cards
You
are in
only-
the graveyard right now?
Just Chain of Vapor, I
Just Chain of
think.
Vapor. So we have an opposition agent that is actively slowing him down. So my thought process is what? Minus the treasures is 1, 2,
Definitely
3.
messed
I'm
up, I
mind
should've-
cat cracking the J low. So these are all.
I have 2.
You have 2. How many do you have, Gavin?
2.
So it'd be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not that many, actually, to be honest. I can live with that.
Especially if all he's doing is activating Thrasios.
Exactly. Yep, I will just respond. I'll pass on the casting of Dockside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me too.
CTB.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, ETB. I'll just wait for it to get back to me.
Yeah, I'm passing.
I have 14 treasures. I'll float 5 of each, but I can't do that because it's so let's do 5.
They cracking all of them?
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
5 black, 5 blue, 4 white.
Mm-hmm.
Dockside count?
I think he's cracking JLo too.
I am, yeah.
Yep.
Kraken Jalo as well. We'll just float that commander mana. It's not going anywhere
Mhm.
though.
I have 2.
Yeah, and I have 1, 2, 3. So I think still that 7.
It's 7, yeah.
7, so I'll go to 11.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use 4 of it. You'll use 4 of it, going down to 7.
Mm-hmm.
Activate Thrasios.
You got it.
Good.
These lands just keep coming. Chromox.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Love Chromox.
Oh, you drew Chromox?
He drew Chromox, yeah.
Smothering Tithe.
Yep.
Make a
Go
treasure.
down to 2. 3. I'll activate it again.
Mm-hmm.
Brain Freeze, come on. I'm waiting to.
Smothering Tithe. And both of
Got
the
it.
actually I missed the last draw. Here's the last draw, and then I get to draw one off this one as well.
You still have a chance to get to pass a Chromox, not paying.
You can make a treasure.
Make a treasure, draw 1.
I will put this Renin 6.
Underneath, yeah.
Yep.
Please protect your fucking Oppo. I think that's the only line of defense we have now.
It's not the
Yeah.
Apple, it's hurting me.
Is it the
3
ta-
mana can-
Is it the Italian? Is my question.
No, I just have nothing.
Yeah, true.
Do I just catch Stratosphere? No.
Surprised you went for it.
You forgot about the.
I guess it is. I guess it is a good spot too. Your next turn, Stony Silence is just gonna come back down and
Yeah.
it becomes very difficult for you.
Guess I'll just keep my tap this and 1 treasure for the Agatha Soul Cauldron.
And that's Italian. And Aristic.
And heuristic.
Got it.
Make a treasure, lose 2, and I'll draw 2.
I have 2 treasures left and the turn. Been 2 treasures.
On top. Upkeep.
Sounds
So we get
good.
sacrifice.
Draw for turn.
Smothering.
I'm not paying.
Alright. Make a treasure. Draw 1.
I'll trigger a carpet. What is it? Still 3?
Yep.
What? Yep, I have 2.
I'll make 3 green.
She has 3.
I'll go with City of Brass.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tap the City of Brass. Take a damage. I'll tap this halfling for a green.
Mm-hmm.
So now we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll cast an uncounterable Kamahl.
Ooh. Beginning of combat on your turn. Creature gets you +3/+3 and gain trampoline to turn. And you can pay, and you're completely tapped out.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I'm gonna end up dying at that, my guy.
Heuristic trigger.
It's a heuristic trigger, yeah.
Paying for anything.
I'll make a treasure
Mm-hmm.
and then draw 1.
Pass on Kamahl for me.
Pass.
I gotta just blatantly ask, I'm guessing the bodies is coming at me. Pretty much, yep. That's pretty poopy.
It is uncounterably. Tap the halfling for it.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually fucking dog shit. Yep, shit. It's okay. We live in our best life, right? Yeah. This is tough, man.
Best life.
I gotta pass on it, my guy. Unfortunately.
Yeah, you got
I'll
it.
pass.
You got it?
Attempt to enter combat.
Sounds
Yep.
good.
Mm.
Trigger Kamahl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kamahl still has summoning sickness. Take it easy, champ.
I'll swing 9. 9 over at T. I'll swing. Oh, I can't even play. Is there a Dranithal?
Yeah, no, there's
No.
no drain out. No.
No.
Okay. I second guess myself. My bad.
You're good.
I'll go 9 over at T. I'll go 4 with the Esper Sentinel over at Crow. And I'll grow with, what is that, 3, 4. I'll go 6 over at Gavin.
No blocks from me. I'll take my 6.
9 would take me.
I'll block with Oxide.
I'm gonna fucking bounce that shit.
You'll still take what, like 3? They all have trample.
Yeah, I
Oh.
think he just does not want the dock set on the board anymore.
Yeah, I don't want him copying it.
Yeah.
I
Makes
don't know
sense.
if I can take 9 because I don't know if I can take 9.
You could. You just don't want to.
I know. I want to attempt to bounce that. Yeah, I'll tap the City of Cheeks and try to go for a clean bounce on it. I'll try to cast the Silence.
For sure.
Both can
Heuristic.
draw if y'all want.
I'll draw.
And
Yeah,
I'll have
okay.
2 smother and top triggers.
You got it from me.
Draw 2.
Definitely going for a win, right?
It's the
On
only time
top
I'm
with
not
no
fucking
mana?
I'm not
I don't
fucking
know.
taking.
Oh, he
that
does
9
have
to
mana, I
face.
guess. No.
Dude, I
I
know.
am
He
not
does
fucking
eight.
taking that. I would like not to take that 9 to face. I'm just not fighting. I don't
Yeah.
feel like fighting over a bounce
So-
though.
Silence is good by me.
Yeah.
If it
can't do
gets to
anything.
me.
If silence is good,
This is still
Oh,
before
good.
damage, right?
yes. No, this is before
Mhm.
blocks.
This is before blocks.
Slow the colors, crack a treasure, cast a born upon the wind.
Told you.
Mystic.
Go ahead and draw.
I guess I should just decline. I'll decline. Go ahead.
I'll draw one. And then the draw off of the Born. And then I will cast the Crypt.
Mm-hmm.
Cast the Lotus Petal.
Mm-hmm.
No, cast anything. Cast the Mox Diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Discard a Flooded Strand. Will not discard a Gemstone Caverns. Are there any active fetches on board?
No.
I got one.
Yeah. Yep. Let's do it this way. I'm gonna tap this for a Chain of Vapor. Targeting my Artemis of Agma.
Oh, yep.
I'm gonna bounce, and I'm gonna bounce this, continue the chain, sacking this land to bounce my Talion. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yep.
gonna continue
Yep.
the chain, sack a land, and I'm gonna bounce my Marneus. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna continue the chain and bounce the opposition agent.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will. Nothing really. I need to get rid of it. I guess I could.
There's nothing worth bouncing, brother.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oppo gets bounced. I'll
Mhm.
use this colorless and crack this for a black, and I'll cast a Demonic Tutor.
You got it.
Mm-hmm.
Find this card. Then no Cephalic Coliseums. Everybody's pretty much tapped out outside of your fetch.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's then just do this. I will crack a treasure, pay 2, cast a Heuristic Study.
Mm-hmm.
Crack 2 treasures going down to 4, cast the Thrasios Oracle.
Yep.
Hold
You got it.
Hold priority on ETB and cast a Tainted Pact.
Yep, GG.
Yep.
Nice.
Leave one card in the library.
You got it.
Yep. Alrighty, GG.
I had like
Okay.
6 pieces of interaction, but nothing free.
Fuck.
Sad.
That combat damage. I didn't read your other commander. I thought you had what's Kodama? I thought you were running Kodama. I did not read your commanders. I'm gonna just tell myself I did not. That was tweaking. I tweaked hard.
GG's, guys.
GG's.
I'm headed to bed. Good night.
Alrighty. GG's, y'all.
GG.
Peace.
Quick question to Drado. Before you
Yep.
still there, bro? Quick question. I've actually never seen Kodama Tymna. Can you give me a 30-second? This is what my deck does. This is how I whoop ass and just.
It's just stacks. It's just completely. It's a win conless stacks deck that wins with Elish, Norn, and Kamahl once I've grinded you down to a halt. But typically it plays through rule of law, which I have 5 of them. I didn't see any of them.
Damn, I see what you're saying. I hear you. I hear you.
So like really, it's like the Censor, the Archon, Deafening Silence. Like that's what I should have been trying to get to. I didn't see any tutors. I didn't see any of that game. It was kind of an awkward draw for me, and I was stuck on those 2 lands for most of the game.
Yeah.
So I never actually was able to get going.
I hear you. What was your opening hand, and what is the opening hand you usually would like? Maybe that's different from the one you had.
So I had the Serra Ascendant. I almost always keep a hand with Serra Ascendant.
It was a goated card. It honestly had me scared from turn 1. Continue.
Yeah.
Enough heard.
I I drew into the Stony Silence early. I had a Rest in Peace.
Rest in Peace was good. Completely.
Yeah, I had the
yeah.
Gemstone and the land I pitched to it.
Okay.
I had a second land. So something like that, and like the problem was you got the Dranith out just in time before I could get to Tymna.
Yeah.
Typically, like once I get to Tymna Sarah, that's where I
over.
start doing damage, right? Because I'm drawing a bunch of cards.
Mm-hmm.
But I never actually got any card advantage that whole game, and then Orcish Bowmasters came up very, very late, and it was just too late. But this would have been a stud card to have that whole game when all you guys were drawing all those cards.
Game would have been fucking over, bro. I'm gonna be honest, like, cause I think I would have had like I felt like it was a good window I was taking, and I felt like, you know what, I can make the argument. Hey, look, I want to protect it. Bounce, whether y'all wanted to fucking believe that or not. Because if what I was trying to do didn't work, I was just gonna try to Otawara after that. Because I did not want to take 9 plus the 1 ring plus anything.
Well, you had to do it there. You had to do it there, right? Because like if you go down to 13, it's pretty like I don't know.
Because I had
they could potentially kill you with damage somehow.
Yeah, even though I did have a grip, I was also worried about the 1 ring. Like, plus I was worried about Gavin untapping. Like, that was the biggest thing I was thinking about. Like, the damage first, and then the Gavin untapping. And so it was definitely a thing. Like, I was happy but surprised you didn't swing everything at me. But I know that player 3 on Thrasios, what's that? What was his commander? The Thrasios, what? Arcane or I took a picture of him.
He didn't even play it. He never even plays. I played a few games with him today. He never plays that card.
Really?
It's just for the card identity.
Akiri, he literally does it for colors?
Yeah, I mean, I in 3 games I haven't seen him cast it.
Why not do Thrasios Bruse?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I was wondering too. Is like wondering why. I guess in certain games, maybe if he has a bunch of rocks,
yeah,
he can get some value off of the other one. I don't know.
I hear that. Okay, I gotta look this up. Akiri. What does Akiri do?
Something about artifacts. It like gets +1/+1 for the. So typically the other thing, like Cycrypt Overloaded always kind of hoses me, but typically the first tutor I get, I go find a Shia to become less frail against Chain of Vapor.
Dude, oh my god.
And the Cycrypt.
Yeah.
So like there was a lot of things that just didn't go my way there. I never saw a tutor, which was kind of weird.
Yeah. I'm gonna be real, your opposition agent was right on time. I had a Demonic Tutor and Imperial Seal. I drew those right after you tried to oppo, and I didn't have Born in my hand yet. So it was literally the epitome of, oh, we're just in a rock and a hard place, and it's just gonna be like this. And I had like, these are both dead cards, and my opening hand or one of my early draws was Mnemonic Betrayal, and you dropped that early Stoning Signs. I said, okay, it is down. Now I have 3 dead cards in my hand, and my only hope and the only thing that was able to keep me like kind of up spirit is like, okay, I have the Talion. I end up drawing in the Run Ring, and then I like the last draw before the opposition agent land. Well, he bounced it, and then he ended up giving me a draw to and I found a Lion Tutor, and I was like, this is not gonna resolve, because I was gonna get a Crypt up first, but I'm like, fuck it. I had a 1 ring and a Smothering Tide. I'm like, I'll go Smothering Tide first. I could take 1 more hit, but then I could use the 1 ring as protection, start racking up the treasures and blah 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 blah. After that, it was just a conversation. But yeah, I hear you. The win con stacks is definitely a tough one. Like, what do you usually feel like your win rate is, and what decks do you feel like you have the highest win rate against?
I played 4 games today. I won 1 out of the 4.
Okay,
I
25
punted one of them pretty bad because I haven't played cEDH in like months. This is like the first day I've played in probably like 4 or 5 months.
Got you.
First game I punted pretty bad. I tapped out. I could have had mana for a Bowmaster that would have prevented a win. Could have probably won that game. So I would say I'm probably winning like 1 out of 3.
Got you. That's not bad. 1 out of 3 to 4 is
Not terrible.
Bad
No, it's not terrible. But
it's not.
I think the problem is the games just go so damn long that like it's just like I don't know. They're painful. Like I've played for like 6 hours.
Yo, that breaks
like,
my record.
delirious.
I've put like the tournament we had, this was 15 hours together, but at least I like had like, it wasn't 6 hours one game. It was like tops 3 hours was the longest game for like the last 2 games, but that's fucking crazy. What I would think that the stacks games would be in your favor, like long games. Like, you're saying long games are not good? Like, talk to me about
Totally in my favor. Like that game was getting very, very close for me to be able to win it, but I never had enough mana to actually do it or the tutor to finish it off. Because usually like Elish Norn is actually the win con.
Really?
Because if I can go Elish Norn into Kamahl, it changes the game. And I never had Gaia's Cradle, right? I never found a way to get Cradle. There was like usually like it goes Cradle and I get Kamahl out faster. But I was stuck on 2 lands.
Yeah.
Basically the whole game.
I hear you. Literally one of the hardest things for me to do is not put down that turn 2 Talion to put down Dranith, because I was looking like, because I thought he was playing Kodama. Once again, this is me just I should have just read your commander all. I probably would have definitely tripled down on putting down fucking what's it called on Dranith, but it was the epitome of, I was thinking like, nobody has their commander out. Let's just keep it that way. Let's just see who's 99 is the best. And my gamble is that if we're just talking about pure 99s, I think I got this one. Maybe Thrasios Bruse got me because of Dockside, and I know the other Thrasio Akiri got the heat, showed the breach, but wasn't able to. Thanks to your rest in peace, he didn't have a stacked graveyard. His graveyard was just fucking empty as fuck. And I eventually did draw the Otawara to be able to stop him. But by then, me and Gavin had like already done the math. I was like, nah, fuck that shit. It is what it is. So this was definitely like that Dranith, and just the Dranith to the Dauntless Dismantler. Like, I'm full flowers. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not even gonna sit here and say, man, you should have took the deal. I'm like, no, bro, I'm not mad at you. Like, you stood your ground. Like, look, I'm not getting politics on this. Do what you got to do. I respect that. Big facts. I was like, okay.
I definitely thought about it. I was just like, nah. At this point, like, do what you got to do, because there was a good chance I was gonna hit you. I really didn't know what I was gonna do. I wasn't gonna like make a deal and then backstab or anything. Like, I'm not like. No, I'd rather just stay silent and be like, yeah, do what you gotta do.
No, and I really appreciate. I'd rather somebody just say do what you gotta do than just lie and backstab, because it's the epitome of me sitting here and I'm like, when I saw that Dauntless Dismantler, I said, who has Soul Rings? I saw the Esper, both you and me, and oh fuck, I kept my Soul Ring around. I cheated. I had 2 extra treasures, so I was fine, but I had a Soul Ring still on my board. I should have lost my Soul Ring. So, but I had 2 treasures remaining, so it didn't matter. But I'm saying that all to say, what was I'm trying to say? That when I saw the Dauntless Dismantler, I literally saw, I saw the text. I didn't see artifacts come in the battlefield tapped. I did not see pay XX and white, sacrifice Dauntless Dismantler and destroy each artifact with X mana value. I saw gain 6 life. That is what I saw on it. I was like, I literally was like, that's what I was hoping. Okay, I saw that slow the Dockside decks down, and I probably could have emphasized this more, like, hey, I'm trying to slow the Dockside decks down. I don't want to crack this, but I have to slow you down. Like, and said the same thing, and maybe if that, but no matter what, I do respect your decision, because I mean, it's a tough decision to make, because you'll go down to 2 mana, but at the same time, if we talking about a clock with the current board state and what the resources were looking like, dog, I mean, shit, if we got to talk about beats, I couldn't block with Talion. The fuck, like, you know.
Yeah, you were taking all that damage, right? Like,
nah.
And the only reason I even made the deal with you and stopped swinging on you early was because I wanted you to pay the tax, right?
Right.
Like, I was just like, yo, pay the Ristic Study and I won't hit you one time. Like, otherwise that would have just came at you again.
No,
because I think your deck was the one I had to worry about the most. Just because I knew what the other 2 were doing. And typically those graveyard decks, I have a lot of answers for that.
Yeah. And that actually, I will say, yeah. Well, no, actually, they both were graveyard decks, and so at the point you weren't worried about Thrasios Booth or Thrasios Akiri, because if they try to do artifact stuff, you have Stony Silence. If they try to do graveyard stuff, you have Rest in Peace. If they try to do a bunch of dorks, you have
shit that hates on graveyards too.
Yeah, it's like that. At that point, you're really cucking them in 30 different directions. You know.
Yeah, even a fucking Deathrite Shaman kind of hoses them at the right spot.
Yeah.
It gets like I think I played the last game. I won the last game against Thrasios, whatever.
Bruse or Akiri.
And the only reason I won is because I peeled the Savin's Reclamation out of the graveyard, like in time to win the game, right? Like to be honest, whenever I see graveyard decks, I almost devalue them right off rip because that's a better matchup. In my mind, when I see people like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna start throwing stuff in my graveyard, I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, Rest in Peace will show up, or something will show up to deal with that when I need to. I just gotta slow the game down enough to be able to do it, right?
Yeah, that is I used to long story mid. I used to hate stacks pieces so much, not because I hated playing against them. I just hated playing with them because before my politicking started to mature, I just didn't like the idea that my interactive spell is a stacks piece that can get removed by people preemptively and give someone else the fucking game. Like, you know, him removing the Stony Silence was it was good. He did it under what's it called, but it was still like it was a mistake because granted, y'all don't know I'm on Born, but I'm in blue. Y'all don't know, like, and you see that my hand was this thick, so it's like I'm just either gonna respond by responding silence in response to Stolen Silence. But once I saw you go to beats, I'm like, I guess I'm going in right now. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna try right now because no, fuck that. But I say that. I
flashed the Oppo in too, like kind of proactively, actually thinking about trying to get to Kamahl and closing the game out. Like I was almost looking at Opposition Agent as an attacker. That was the other thing. Like I proactively did that, and it might have been a mistake because it allowed all you guys to tutor off. But in my mind, I was just like, fuck it. Like I gotta send it because if I don't end the game soon, I'm not gonna win, right?
Wait, you're talking about the first time or the second time you cast Oppo?
The last time I cast it,
I don't know.
I had the 3-up, and I cast it when you had that fetch up that you couldn't use. You had a tutor, he had a tutor, and he had a tutor. And as soon as I cast it, it forced somebody. It kind of forced the activity, right?
Well, It did force. The reason though I'm not mad at you casting it is because I knew I was taking you off opposition by cracking the Soul Ring. You know what I'm saying? So that was also that's the reason it sucked that it had to go down this. I'm glad I ended up drawing into the Cyclonic Rift Overloaded because I don't know how we were gonna beat Gavin if he landed a dockside. But just to be fully transparent, it was the epitome of like, at least he gets the Oppo, because unless you had a land drop, I mean, the craziest thing I could think of is like, well, I mean, at this point during the instant day, we would still cast it. Either way, is if you just pass priority and then at that point, we would have never tried to fetch anything. We probably would have tried to do in your upkeep, and the same thing would happen in your upkeep, and wait, because the minute you play your land drop, then your Oppo is back online. So yeah, losing that Soul Ring, like I said, I respect where you're coming from. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you like, nah, bro, you should just make the deal. I'm like, no, because you heard me. I'm trying to make every deal with you possible. Like, hey, bro, because I wanted to cast the Archivist of Ogma with the extra mana, and I would end up giving him 2 extra draws. I'm like, bro, I need blockers for days right now, my boy. And I was like, look, I'm willing to pay the Ristic and not overfeed him. If like, can we do that a little bit? Because I was reaching for scraps, because like even me saying like I'm not on that ad nauseum or necro or nothing, he's like, TTC takes 6. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. The other thing is like you're in the colors that win the fastest, right? Like, well, nobody else was on blue black.
Well, because of Thassa's consultation, I respect that.
Correct. Like,
yeah. Okay.
You have, like, that's how I lose if I don't have rule of law, and I never had rule of law, right?
Right.
So like the moment I don't get rule of law, my whole focus is to take out the blue-black X player.
Got you. That actually makes sense.
They can't win fast, right? And most of the time, they can't even win through stacks pieces. It doesn't even matter which stacks piece it is. All of those graveyard decks, like, they hurt, right?
Graveyard artifact,
you
definitely.
can just pick up the one piece. Like, if I do get the rule of law, you just pick it up, and you go Thassa's Consult or Thassa's Pact, and the game's over, right?
Mm-hmm. That's real. Oh, shit. Just got exiled. Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, that is that, and that I like the way you brought that up because it shows the level of knowing that you have when it comes to your deck. Because it is very, very. We both got exiled. Fuck it. But I'll just finish this off by saying, like, it shows the level of maturity and knowing you have for your own deck, because it is not easy to come to that, like, come to Jesus moment of like, hey, this is what my deck loses against. However, even though I know this is what my deck loses against, I have a game plan to navigate that, which is if I see you're on Thassa's Consultation, I don't care if you're not on Ad Nauseam. I don't care if you're not on Pure. I don't care if you're not on Necro. I'm taking you out because I know the likelihood that you get those pieces and assemble the Infinity Stones before I get you down to such a low life total along with everybody else to kill you is very unlikely. And it just, like, every hit I can see from your perspective now how your win percentage from your perspective was like every hit was a notch up. It was just increasing your win percentage. So I definitely hear that.
Yeah, and you were also with your Talon, you were dealing them damage.
Yeah.
And getting their life lower for me. so like I had to keep you in the game, but I had to also, like, try to finish you right before I finished them, right?
Right. And I didn't think about I actually didn't think about that. Now that I think about it, I was kind of thinking in my head, like, the Italian would make me more of a target unless I found like another flyer to double block and say, now I got a 6 power in the air, you can't get me that. But I could, like, it's like, no, it wasn't happening. Like, I actually was thinking in my head, like, maybe I should start fucking running Sarah Ascendant, but it's not in line with what the deck is trying to do outside. The life gain actually would be great, and the flying blocker would be great, but outside of that, like, if I were to run it, I would take Archivist out, but I enjoy the card draw that Archivist offers. And yeah, did I miss any Archivist?
It's like right on my line. There's like stuff that I'm running that I don't know that I should be. Yeah. Sanctum Prelate. Like, there are like a couple cards in here that I think could probably be like cheaper and kind of more proactive, but I don't know. I'm still kind of tweaking it. I just got, like I said, back into it this week after like a 5-month hiatus.
Yeah, I think stuff like I think just play with. Of course, check out the cEDH database, but I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, if you're able to win at all, that tells a lot of what you're able to do. Just make sure. I was saying this earlier to some of my followers on Twitch. Is like, look at what you got. Look at the foundation. Look what other decks are doing within your colors and other people who do on your commander deck, and then add your own flavor to it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you really get the outcome that you're looking for. You know what I'm saying?
Like 10 cards off of the database list.
You know what I'm saying? So at that point, how can you go wrong? Come on now. Unless you literally put in 10 more basics and took out all the win cons. I don't know. Like you have a solid foundation already, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I actually play more. I play more stacks and less mana rocks, which might be wrong. I like, the only reason I do it is because I always try to race out the oof. So it's like, to me, the mana rocks end up being dead cards.
Yeah.
So I just run like 3 less of them. Probably incorrect though. I should probably be trying to race it out even faster and try to get to like the turn 1 rule of law. That's probably like where I thrive.
What I've seen from Stacks decks that run very few artifacts, like they will all run like Mana Crypt and Soul Ring, because that is a very consistent turn 1 to turn 2.
Those are the only 3 that I run. I actually run Mana Crypt, Soul Ring, and Chrome Mox.
Yeah, no Mox timing ?
No, I don't. So this deck, I don't have any proxies in it. Just because, like, my local play group, like, a lot of us don't really play with proxies.
Respect.
So, like, you know, like, because otherwise people just start fucking building, like, top-tier cEDH decks, right? Like, this was more of a fun deck, and then I realized it was closer to a cEDH deck than I thought.
Yeah.
So, like, I started playing it on here, like, all right. But, yeah, if I had a Mox Diamond, it would probably be that instead of the Chrome Mox.
Well, I'll say this. We are playing cEDH, and cEDH is the most welcoming proxy felony, the friendly format, and like Like I have a premium proxy making company. I also know a lot of other reputable proxy makers. So if you're ever looking for somebody, hit me up, or I can lead you to some other leads. It's just, I'm telling you, bro, like, at least this is my perspective. I'm not saying you have to run Mox Diamond, but if you want that turn one oof, if you see land diamond oof, or land worldly tutor, like or just some like or like a gemstone into a worldly tutor to get that turn one oof, that's nasty, brother. You know what I'm saying?
So what's weird though is like the Chrome Mox to me is on the cut line,
Really?
and I was really only gonna run the Crypt and the Soul Ring.
I wouldn't be mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
The reason even with the proxy, the reason I would elect for the Mox over the Chrome Mox over the Mox Diamond is because I only run 29 lands. So like the odds of me having a land to pitch to the like that game, I stayed in it the whole game on 2 lands.
That's true. You did. Yeah. And
So,
that
like-
soul ring
like-
was clutch with you, bro. I ain't gonna cap. That soul ring kept you in too, bro.
It kept me in it, right? Like so like but I don't know if Mox Diamond, I don't know if I have enough lands to pitch it to it.
I run 27 lands, 28 lands, including my Lorien's Reveal, which I count as a land drop. Like the one, remember the Lorien's Reveal where I searched for? Yeah. So technically 28 lands. I run Mox Diamond because do I always have a land to pitch to it? No. Is it still one of the best fast mana pieces to accelerate a turn 1 Dranith? Because this is not a full-on stacks race. It's full-on stacks deck. It is a mid-range slash like control stacksy deck where I'm using the best control pieces, the best stacks pieces in my colors to really slow the game down to go with my pace. I'm trying to establish an early card draw engine or a early stacks piece in order to slow things down, whether that's Dranith, Blind Obedience, etc. So with all that said, I say that to say just Mox Diamond is just one of those pieces that just, it helps me get there like literally so many times. I love it. But that granted, like I'm just saying, like in general, like you don't have to, I'm not saying force it on your play group, but I am saying like when you find a play group, whether it's here on Discord or in person that are okay with proxies, I would definitely check out Mox Diamond. But be careful because if you have a lot of artifacts, you said what?
I have one proxy. Like I have a proxy Mox Diamond. I just I just haven't even made any changes to this deck. I just jumped on, you know.
No, yeah, I feel that. I was saying what I was also saying is though, like depending on how much artifact hate, you may need to also maybe there's alternatives to maybe the Mox Diamond, because I saw you had the carpet of flowers, which honestly we completely forgot about that. That carpet of flowers, actually, I'd say that was honestly probably better than the Soul Ring. It was
yeah, no doubt, because it was making 2 and 3 no matter what.
Yeah, like
didn't even have to tap it. It was just passive.
Exactly. So like, please, like that was all that I remember thinking about that. I remember thinking in my head, I was like, I wonder if I can bargain with him, but because of that, I don't know if he cares about his Soul Ring since he has such a fed carpet. I'm giving him guaranteed 3. And so
yeah, I was getting 3. That was the only reason I was in the game, right? Was because of that carpet.
That please, that in the Soul Ring, it was like, yeah, you only have 2 lands, but you making at your height, you were making 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The problem is I need to get to 8, right? 8 is the magic number to get to Kamahl,
right?
And I just never could get there.
Right.
I was always just a little bit too short. It sucked.
Yeah. Yeah. But
all right, man, I'm going to bed. GG's.
GG's to you, man. Good talking with you, man. Be great, okay?
Yeah, I'll catch you soon for sure.
Be great, brother.
Yep, you too.
Alrighty, we got there with our first Born Upon the win ever as well, man. I fucking add. It was real cool, like being able to psych rift a lot of instant speed plays. This was just a fucking example of the craziness Smothering Tithe can do with Marneus, and I don't know what to tell ya. I don't know what to tell you. That's just what the deck does. But with that being said, thank you so much for viewing. Thank you so much for coming with us for our top 4 experience. As you can see, the deck is still humming, the upgrades is still going good. It's really great. Also with the gameplay, and also our little intermission between talking about the ban list and things that could be coming off and going on. Rest in peace, Sheldon. But and in addition to his passing, new things will come up and be born. So I want to say thank you so much, Lily Firefly, for the Lily Firefly, and also let's see, my guy Peacecraft, for both inputting in and just bringing their perspective, because they really made me think about like what would a separate ban list for cEDH and EDH look like? What would it look like if we were, had Coalition Victory and Hullbreacher and other things along this line unbanned? So with that being said, I'm gonna call it. But I want y'all to have an amazing night. Once again, if you're on Twitch, make sure you follow. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and smash the fucking like button, my guy. If you're looking for more ways to support, remember, first, if you want to just buy me a cup of coffee and keep the lights on, we got the link to the bio to do all that fun stuff. If you're also looking for another way, we have premium paperback proxies with our ThunderConductor premium paperback proxy line, where we're all about increasing access to this game that we love for all colors, shapes, and sizes. And lastly, we have the ThunderConductor Community. Our Patreon allows you access to the premium access to the areas on our Discord community that is not open to the masses. But if you just want to join the Discord for the fun, come on to the Discord, brother. We have an open section where we just kind of chat a little bit. I drop my ThunderConductor tips, I drop my announcements and everything. If you just want to stay updated with the community, no charge for that. But if you really want to get the deep dive, for little as $5, you can join the mono red tier and get it going. But if that's all